everybody and welcome, and I'm Gina Mitchell and I'm from Positive Life Shift, and this is the beautiful Ruth who is helping me with the demonstrations with these interventions today. And the intervention that we're just about to do now is timeline therapy. So Ruth, first of all we have to elicit your timeline. I know you've probably done this before, so you know where your timeline is, but just so that you know where your past is, where would it be in relation to your body?
Okay, past is here.
Okay, and your future then?
So it's a diagonal.
Right.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay,
Past
then.
and then
Beautiful.
future.
And what I'd like you to do is just keep your eyes closed and just float up above your timeline. Okay. And just above now, can you see it? What I'd like you to do then is go really, really high, way, way, way up, like you're in a hot air balloon, way, 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 way up, until your timeline looks like it's about 1 inch long.
Wow.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now I'd like you to come back down really fast and come back down into now. All right. Excellent. So you can open your eyes now. All right. So the situation that you want to be looking at today, and this is what timeline therapy is for, it's basically when we're very young, we can make limiting decisions that no longer serve us, or we can actually have negative emotions that that might have served us when we were young, but they no longer serve us now. But because it's sort of at such an unconscious level, it's embedded there, that we don't realise, and we just basically live our lives and we repeat the same patterns and we make the same silly decisions and all that sort of thing based on, you know, when we were, the decisions we made when we were children. And of course they no longer serve us. So this is what this therapy actually does. It actually breaks that, and so that we don't have to put up with that anymore. So we're going to work today with a limiting decision that Ruth made when she was young. So what was the limiting decision that...
So my limiting decision was, because I was subjected to physical and sexual abuse as a child, I always felt like I had to be the protector, particularly when it came to men. So I was always... So I developed clearly over the years, I've conditioned myself to be really, really protective, and hence probably too overprotective.
Yeah. So Ruth, basically the limiting decision you made was that you needed to protect yourself.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. And of course that no longer really serves you as an adult, because it's made having relationships with men quite difficult for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not serving you well anymore, because you would like to have a loving relationship.
Definitely.
Okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So what I'm going to ask you is it all right for your unconscious mind to release this limiting decision of I need to protect myself today, and for it to be permanent and for you to be aware of it consciously?
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. Okay. Now just keep your eyes closed now. So what we want to do is actually get to the root cause of this problem, all right, which is basically the first event, which when disconnected will cause the problem to disappear completely. And if you were to know, was it before, during or after your birth?
After.
After. How old were you?
5.
5 years old. Perfect. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to get you to do next is I'd like your unconscious mind to float up in the air above your timeline. Now I want you to go back into the past to when you were 5 years old and into the event. Now you're looking through your own eyes. So tell me what emotions were present.
Fear.
Fear.
Anger.
Anger.
But just really like, fear is a bit like, God, futility.
Anything else?
Sadness. Yeah, they're probably the main ones.
Okay then. All right, fantastic. Okay, what I'd like you to do now is float up above your timeline, above that event. And what I'd like you to do now is to go back before the event, or any chain of events that led to that event. And I'd like you to turn around and look towards now, but you're basically looking down on the event before it happened. And what I'd like you to tell me now, what are some of the positive learnings that you have, that you can see from this? What are some positive learnings that you can see from that position from before the event happened?
I'm resilient.
Resilient. Anything else?
I'm in control of my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I am loved.
Mm-hmm.
I have boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
I know good behaviour.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
I'm strong.
Mm-hmm.
I have courage.
Mm-hmm. Any more positive learnings?
I'm resilient.
Mm-hmm.
I'm strong.
Okay, so you're resilient, you're in control,
Mm-hmm.
you know your boundaries, you are loved, you know what good behaviour is,
Mm-hmm.
you're strong, you have courage.
Mm-hmm.
Any other positive learnings?
I manage my emotions
Mm-hmm.
effectively.
Mm-hmm. Any more?
I am safe.
Mm-hmm.
I am secure.
Mm-hmm.
I am protected.
Mm-hmm.
I am loved. I am resilient.
Okay. Any other positive learnings?
I know boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Or I make healthy boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
I allow love
Mm-hmm.
into my life.
Mm-hmm. Any more positive learnings?
I'm strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm smart. I am loved. I am safe.
Okay. Are you ready to go back in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is to go back into the event looking through your own eyes
Mm-hmm.
in light of all these positive learnings.
Mm-hmm.
What emotions are there now?
Strength.
Mm-hmm. Any of the negative emotions that you felt before? Nothing?
Still a little bit of fear there.
Mm-hmm.
Still a little bit of fear there.
Okay, so we probably need to work on fear
Mm-hmm.
as a negative emotion, but that would be for another time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
However, maybe this isn't the root cause. Maybe we need to go back a bit further. Okay, so I'll tell you what, let's go up, let's just go up, float up above that event,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like you to go right up into the hot air balloon, a little bit higher,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd like you to go back to another event, one that was further back, when you were younger. Go back into another event, which was the root cause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Right, so let me know when you're there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to tell me what you feel.
Just
What's going on?
fear. Literally, I've gone back to when my mother was pregnant.
Okay, good.
And she's actually carrying it.
Good, so you were...
So there's
good.
that fear. I'm feeling that fear from my mother.
Okay, okay. Great. So it's your mother's fear that you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
What other things are going on in that event?
Just, it's more there's just my mother's pregnant, and I've just got that sense of fear. Like I can feel that sense of fear.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
No, just my dad's a very angry man.
So you could
I'm
even
very
feel that
angry
in
at
the
that
wound.
time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I'd like you to do now is float up above that event in your timeline and go back before the event or any chain of events that led to that event. And I'd like you to turn around, look towards now, but really you're looking down on the event before it happened. What I want you to tell me now are the positive learnings. Positive learnings that you're actually looking at now by looking at that event from that perspective.
I take control. I take control of the situation. I take control of my life. I love myself. I am worthy. I have self-respect.
Any other positive learnings?
I'm strong. I set healthy boundaries.
Anything else?
I am determined. I am strong. I love myself. I respect myself. I am worthy. I am confident. I am loved. I love myself.
Great. So you're in control of your life. You love yourself. You have self-respect. You are strong. You have healthy boundaries. You're determined. You're worthy. You're loved. And you love yourself. Any other positive learnings?
I'm resilient. I have everything I need. I can walk away. I am strong. I am resilient. I do not accept bad behaviour. I am happy. I am free. I love myself.
Any other positive learnings?
I'm strong.
Okay. What I'd like you to do now is to go back into that event, looking through your own eyes, back into your mother's womb. And just let me know about the negative or the limiting decision that you made.
It's not there. I feel really strong.
So it's not there anymore. It's gone. Great. Okay. So what I'd like you to do now is to float up above your timeline, above that event. Okay. And I want you to come back to now as quickly as you can allow all of the events between then and now to reevaluate themselves in the light of your new choices. And let go of that limiting decision completely and preserve the positive learnings. And let each event reevaluate itself all the way back to now. And as you come back to now, I'd like your unconscious mind to allow you to notice between then and now 3 more situations where you might have let that limiting decision actually affect your life, but now you're noticing that it no longer can, it no longer does, in light of your new decision. Because it's that limiting decision has now been deleted. And when you're ready, come back to now, come back into the room, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay.
Good stuff.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So looks like we got to root cause there.
Yeah, that was really, yeah.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's test
Yeah,
it
that
for
was
the future.
fantastic.
Okay, we're going to actually sort of go into the future.
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Go into the future, some unspecified time in the future. That would be most appropriate. And imagine a time when something like this could happen again.
Yeah, there's nothing. I'm confident now, and that's when I had to go back into back into the root cause. I was confident going back. It was just, yeah, definitely shifted.
Perfect.
There's just confidence. I guess that's the only word I could probably give to you. Confidence. Confidence.
Yeah. That's great. So that moving decision has now been erased. That's wonderful.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good for you. Thank you, Ruth.
That's all right.
And so, guys, now you have an idea of what timeline therapy is all about and how gentle it is and how safe it is and how effective it is as well. It is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, even just for me, having actually gone through it myself as well, it's just changed my life. It really has. It's just incredible. So that's it, guys. Timeline therapy, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.